Would you like to see football wherever you are in the world?
With NordVPN, you can get premium protection online and set your location so you never miss a minute of the content you usually enjoy.
Go to nordvpn.com/TSUW to get 72% off a 2-year plan plus 3 additional months absolutely free. Welcome to another match preview. It is Nick on the Sheffield United way. I will be bringing Halin in a second. We're going to be talking about Millwall versus the Blades. It's at the New Den 3 p.m. kickoff on Saturday. It's not on TV in the whole of the UK. So if you can't watch this game, sorry about that. How you doing, Hal? Welcome to the stream.
Still buzzing. I think we should, full disclosure, we are not live tonight, so we are recording this a little bit in advance, which means if we get anything wrong, that's why. All right, so we're allowed a little bit of leeway every now and again. And, you just mentioned that the game, Nick, isn't on TV in the UK.
Nope.
I mean, in a totally unrelated matter, I use NordVPN for my internet security. And were you to also, dear viewer, use NordVPN, it could be tremendously beneficial to your general browsing experience and might help with a multitude of things. And also, Nick, you mentioned the game, again, unrelated, isn't on in the UK. Interesting.
No. Yeah, interesting.
Interesting.
However, let's move on to the next thing because that's all very, very interesting. So let's talk about members, Hal. I'm going to members on screen right
just
now.
Give a shout out to these guys because, Nick, you're going to share 2 new members that I think deserve special praise.
Yes. First up, Josh. And Josh, if you would like to change your YouTube name so that we can give you the full respect that your full name deserves, that will change if you do that. But if you just want to be Josh, you just want to be Josh. That's absolutely fine. So Josh became a Sheffield United Way YouTube member whilst you were doing a live stream, didn't he, Hal?
Yes, not the only one.
Not the only one. We also got Ron Dagnall as well. So welcome to the channel, you lovely, lovely gentlemen. And if anybody else wants to become Sheffield United Way members, all you've got to do is click that join button that is next to the subscribe button. So Sheffield United clips, obviously, we've always got to talk about this. And I've put 3 fantastic clips up there of Mr. Hal Stewart and Mr. Adam Blade, Statman Adam. They are reacting to the Charlie Good red card. The less we say about that, the better, because me and Hal's had a lover's tiff today. A penalty save from Champions League Wes, and also Ben Davies winning the game for the Blades in the dying embers. 3 great clips, 3 clips that have done very, very well up to now as well. So if you want to see them, go over to Sheffield United Way clips. And all you got to do, click that subscribe button and watch every single video. So, Hal, shall I talk about this last game?
Oh, please do.
Well, I did a 30-odd minute video on this. So I'm not going to go into too much detail because you can just go and watch that if you like. It was Blackburn Rovers. We did beat them 1-0. And I'm going to pick 3 positives, as I always do, from this game because we're a positive channel after all. So first up, Sander Berger had by far his best game for the Blades. Now, I said in my match reaction to the game, everybody bangs on about this Spurs game. Sander Berger was great against Spurs. He scored a goal. He didn't particularly have a fantastic game. He scored a goal, a very good goal. This game, he was unplayable. Nobody could get anywhere near him. And it's almost like he's finally discovered that this powerful sort of dribbling is his forte. And it was great to watch. It really was. And he picks that ball up. And do you know what? That pace, I don't know where the pace comes from. When he's just running normally, that pace isn't there. But when he's running with the ball and people are chasing him, he almost like becomes a 100-meter runner. It's great to see. My next point is Champions League. Wesley Andrew Foderingham pulled out one of the greatest saves I have ever seen at Bramall Lane. I might be going a little bit over the top there, but it was a fantastic save at a great moment in the game. And obviously, Ben Davies then went on to win the game and claim all 3 points. So I think you could say that 𝐍𝐸𝐻 assisted Ben Davies, if you like. And finally, we showed the commitment and the fight, not just to stay in the game, but we managed to find our way to claim all 3 points. What a performance. Even though it was completely different to the Swansea game, we obviously hammered Swansea 4-0. This was a completely different performance and a completely different win. And these are the performances that you need to put in if you're going to end up getting promoted, Hal.
Promotion. I got more stick on Twitter when I said I did a little blog before the Luton game, you might recall. And I said...
I did a blog.
It was for a Luton fanzine. You know, they love me in Luton. So I did say that the Blades had a chance of playoffs. And I don't think I've ever had more stick on Twitter than when I said that. And of course, I was totally wrong. The Blades don't have a chance of playoffs. It's automatic promotion, baby.
Automatic what?
Promotion.
Promotion.
So many people have no idea what that reference is. Hey, let's go all the way back to last time out. The last time we played Millwall in the league, so forget the FA Cup, at the Den was Saturday, the 29th of September, 2018. Oh, David McGoldrick's late double gave the Blades that comeback victory. I'm sure you remember this like it was yesterday. Billy Sharp, who else, headed the Blades in front with his 6th goal of the season from close range, moments after keeper Ben Amos had turned Billy's penalty onto the bar. That was a handball by Sean Williams, you might recall. Millwall turned the game on its head within the first 5 minutes of the second half. Cooper, always a danger, heading in an equaliser from Williams' corner before Ryan Leonard, on loan from the Blades, set Lee Gregory clear to slot past former goalkeeper Dean Henderson. David McGoldrick levelled from the spot. Of course, he wasn't going to get Billy to take the penalty again after what happened before. Williams conceded a second penalty there for a shove on, remember the name? Mark Duffy. And then tapped in the late winner, did he? So it was an amazing game, that one. Back and forth like a racket sport. 8 of the Blades' 11 that day are still with the club.
Why did you have to mention Mark Duffy?
Sorry, I know. It brings a little tear to the eye every time. It's that meme, isn't it? That kind of...
I don't know what that is, but...
What's that one?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right, someone make a meme of me doing this and we'll use it every time we talk about Duffy.
It's like you're trying to bite your hand. Are you hungry or something?
I'm always hungry, you know
that. It's because you work out so hard, don't you? You work them buys and tries.
Leg day today, mate, yeah.
Oh, well. I took a punt and I got it wrong. I apologise. Ryan Leonard.
A lot of
Ryan Leonard.
body.
How did Ryan Leonard play when he's on loan?
I know, but you can't do that now. So people have been saying, "Oh, I hope Ollie Burt doesn't score against us" and all that. And I genuinely had someone message me that today, which is cool. It's fine. He's injured anyway, and there's the loan agreement. But we'll get to that when I cover the away side.
You missed the third point. He's absolutely terrible.
You know that if you give me 2 weeks with Ollie Burke, I completely transform that guy's mentality. I am the Burke Whisperer.
All right. Okay. Anyway. For anyone that just was sick in the mouth then when Hal just whispered, then I apologise.
Some people are into that.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. I'm sure some people absolutely love that. So, team news. The usual suspects are all out for the season. Ryan Brewster, Jack O'Connell, 𝐍𝐸𝐻𝐶, and Jayden Bogues. There were rumours around Bash's injury being a little bit more serious than first thought. Before I crack on, I'm going to ask you, Hal, do you want to let us in on Bash's injury?
MCL, looks like he's not giving too much away. He said at least 2 weeks. Let's be realistic. An MCL, that kind of injury, you're looking at, I think, longer for that kind of medial collateral ligaments injury. And who knows? I don't want to speculate, but it could be longer, and it's bad news. They're dropping too many key players to injury at the moment, and I don't like to see it.
We thought George and Reece Norrington-Davies were struggling. Both played 90 minutes and seemed to be fine, to be honest. Hopefully that'll carry on. Obviously, like Hal's just said, Bash didn't quite make it. Those were the 3 that we were worried about. Morgan Gibbs-White came off. I was gutted when he came off because I thought he was the only one that was going to create something for us. Silly me. But he came off, and when we scored, we saw that he was running and hobbling off with his ice pack over towards Ben Davies and the other lads to celebrate. It looked really, really serious. It looked like he was really struggling to even walk, never mind run. So that was in the 90 plus 2 minutes. However, then Sheffield United put a video up of kind of Hecky and McCall and all those lot, and he was sprinting off to go and celebrate with everyone. And this was at 90 plus 6, 90 plus 7. So literally within 5 minutes, he went from hobbling and not being able to walk to sprinting off. So your guess is as good as mine whether Morgan Gibbs-White is going to be starting in this game. And finally, Charlie Good had Basher's shirt to lose, and he absolutely did that. With his flying, reckless tackle, he got banned. He got the red card. He is banned for at least 3 games. But it's not the end of the world because we do have 5 defenders now. We know for certain that we have 5 defenders. We have 2 fullbacks that we believe to be fit. And really, that's bringing me perfectly into my team. So I'll quickly run through what team I would go for. So I would go Wes in the goal, Baldock right wing back, Reese, Norrington, Davis left wing back. Then I go for Egan right centre back. I feel then probably Ben Davis in the centre, and then Jack E. Longthrow at left centre back. Then I'm probably going to go, obviously, it's got to be Norwood. Norwood has to play every single game for me. He really does. Fleck had another good game, but he seemed to tire towards the end. So I'm going to say Conor Howrahan in there. He's not played for many games, similar to Iliman and Dye. So I would like to see him come back in because I think him and Norwood, I just feel, complement each other really, really well. And then in the last game, we had Sander Berger playing, and I think he's got to play again because he was unplayable in that game. So I'm going to go Sander Berger. I am going to go Morgan Gibbs-White, but this could easily be Iliman and Dye if Morgan Gibbs-White is in fact injured. And the fact that these games are coming thick and fast, Ollie Burke, Hal.
Ollie Burke.
I feel like Iliman and Dye could really play in this game. He's just not played for so many games, and he's not even been brought onto the bench. So I don't really understand what's going on. But in all honesty, I would much prefer Morgan Gibbs-White in there because I feel like he's our best player. And then finally, Mr. William Sharp has to start up front. I don't feel like we've got anyone that's challenging Billy Sharp for that striker jersey at the moment. So that's all me done, Hal.
Let's look at Millwall. Millwall's manager is Gary Rowett. He'll be unable to call upon the services of Dutch midfielder Michael Kiefenbelt. Also, Ryan Leonard. We know for a fact that Luke Freeman, who is injured anyway, can't play. Oliver Burke can't play. Welsh international Tom Bradshaw likely to be out. I think that is absolutely huge. Also, Ojo, a big doubt over him and the availability of Benik Afobe. So this is what I think they'll go with. A 3-4-1-2. Bartosz Białkowski in goal. Then Hutchinson, Cooper, Jake Cooper, we know all about him. Maury Wallace, I know, he's a dangerous defender. They don't say that too often. Danny McNamara, Billy Mitchell, George Saville, Scott Malone, Jed Wallace, another dangerous key player for the old Millwall, Mason Bennett, and Tyler Burry. That is what I'm saying for Millwall's predicted lineup.
Billy Mitchell, is he coming on loan from EastEnders?
He is, absolutely. Yeah, just a one-game loan. Watch out. He's dangerous.
Fair enough. Score prediction or referee, Hal?
I'll give you score prediction first. I think it's going to be really tight. This is another tough game, and they are really coming too soon. I didn't want to say thick and fast again, but we don't have enough rest. It feels like in between these. But Millwall also played on Wednesday as well and got a good result against a decent Derby County side. So I do think both these sides will probably start quite slow, and then it'll possibly be another late show. It's going to be 1-0.
No, you're not allowed to say 1-0. It's a cop-out. It's a cop-out, Hal. I'm going to go 16-1 Sheffield United then in that game.
Okay, mark it in your diary, the date that Nick said that. Go on, what's your real prediction?
I will go, I think Millwall will score. I know that's shocking to say because clean sheet wears is clean sheet Wes. But
something really profound. I was getting ready. Get this on a tattoo. Get it on a T-shirt. Nick's about to say something we can all relate to and remember. Clean sheet Wes is clean sheet Wes. There it is.
Well, it's right. It's just right, isn't it? I'm going to go 2-1 Blades.
2-1, right.
Another cop-out.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say, you're having a go at me. We've basically gone with the 2 most cop-out score predictions of all time. I keep telling you, get rid of this bit. It's rubbish. Right, let's do
rubbish.
Let's do the referee for this one. It is Michael Salisbury. You can guess where he's from, Nick, can't you, with a surname like that?
He's from Salisbury.
He's from Lancashire. That is correct. He has taken charge of 15 games this season in all comps, issuing 54 yellows, 5 red cards, and he's given 2 penalties. He refereed our 2-1 home defeat against Huddersfield when you and I met for the first time, and our 0-0 with Coventry in November.
All right. So would you a win then?
Would you a win under him, as we were with our previous referee, Matthew Donoghue, and we got one, so good omen.
Yeah, let's not talk about him anymore. He is not on my Christmas card list, let's put it that way. So, play connections, Hal. Do you want to go first?
Nicholas Anthony Montgomery, who is now the manager of Central Coast Mariners, a friend of the channel. Do check out our interview with Nick. It's brilliant. He's a really good chap. I hope that he will one day become a manager in England. He's doing bits in Australia. Central Coast Mariners, not the strongest squad, but they did really well to get to their equivalent of the FA Cup final in Australia. They did lose, but who's counting? He played in the league 349 games for the Blades, scored 9 goals. 9 goals. I find that absolutely incredible. I can only remember 2 of them. I think he scored against, he scored a goal in the League Cup. He scored a great goal against Tranmere, didn't he? Do you remember that one?
I do remember that one.
Yeah, absolute striker.
We spoke to him about that one, didn't we?
We did. That's why I can remember it. And he played for Millwall on loan. Only 2 appearances. That was in 2012. And really, the only reason I've picked him is because we spoke to him on the channel. I want another opportunity to plug the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the reason why I've picked Ryan Leonard. No, I'm joking. We've never spoken to him. Before I get into Ryan Leonard, I just want to speak about the number. Why is there a 24 on his right pectoral muscle?
It looks stupid. It would kind of work if the Millwall Lion was on the left.
It would work a lot more, yeah.
Yeah, there's just a load of space there.
Why is there a number on the front of the shirt anyway? That baffles me.
Yeah, it's strange. It's very strange. It's a bit like having a number plate on the front. Not in some countries they don't have front number plates. You only really need one at the back.
Wow, did not know that.
Yeah, when I've driven abroad, I've been some countries where there just hasn't been one. I've thought, they've missed that off or it's fallen. No, they just don't need them. Tell me, I can't remember. If you're watching this, comment which countries it is that don't need a front number plate.
There we go. Fantastic content. Ryan Leonard, I'm going for now, Hal, is a player that we chased for a very long time, Chris Wilder. But he didn't hit the ground running for us. And there were simply just better midfielders in front of him. You've got your John Flecks, you've got your Cootsers, you've got your Ollie Norwoods. You've even got your John Lundstroms, haven't you, Hal?
He did like to chase a player for a long time. That's true.
And he played way more games for us than I thought. The only thing I can really remember from him was a crunching tackle. And yeah, that's great for a midfielder, but you need to see a little bit more. An assist here, a goal there, and we just didn't get a lot from him. The 29-year-old has found his feet in London. He's made 64 appearances for Millwall since signing in 2019, but he is currently injured, as Hal said earlier. What did you think of Ryan Leonard, Hal? We might as well just carry on.
Really? Okay.
Might as well.
I kind of thought he was
excellent. Great. I really enjoyed that.
It's rich. When the awards come up next time and they ask us to submit any of the content we've done, forget your Dane Whitehouse, forget the interview with the owner. Can we just send them the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, absolutely. At least we have a bit of fun.
I'm going to send them the last 5 minutes and your joke that we did before the Leeds match. That's the only 2 things they're going to see. It's in the bag,
Excellent.
Mate.
Well, that's what Luke put on that video, didn't he? That was like my crowning moment, telling a joke that nobody understood. Anyway, thank you very much, Hal. Let's hope for another fantastic win on the road. We've won loads of games since Heckie's been the manager. Let's see another one.
We're on the road to promotion.
promotion.